Hey everyone, how you doing again? Thought I would continue building this engineering area out. So this is exactly where it was left off last time, just testing the O2 right before it was done. Um, I was looking at this a little bit, and I was thinking, this area up here, I want to do something with it, but I also kind of want to maintain this red block work that kind of would go around there and maybe even down the wall. We'll see how that works out. But although I did want to put all the shield parts on the other side, this would be a kind of a nice location to put in some small shield parts. Like I was thinking about doing like a 4-pack of them over here. So I'm going to keep symmetry off for now, and I'll still probably mirror what is here to the other side before I actually start adding the main components. But wanted to check this part out, so I'm going to try to put in like just a full wall there for now, and then we'll match the same block that's there, and this would be just another full piece here as well. And where the compartments only need to go 2 back to hold these, so I'll kind of wall this off a little bit, something like that. So we got this this area over here too. I wonder if that could be I don't think that really can be accessed by anything. Could again be a nice place to add even more fuel on this. Don't normally add this much fuel, but this is just kind of the, it's a barge carrier. It would be more fitting, I think. So let me find my fuel tanks here a second. I'll do that quite a bit too. Some of these parts are kind of hard to flip inside the creation. So yeah, backing out and kind of rotating it the way you want, then go back inside to place it sometimes can help a little bit too. Alright, so that kind of fills in the area back here, I believe. I think so. Well, no, we got a dead block right there and here. Oh no, that is part of that. Okay, I think that's good. All right, so this should work out pretty cool too. So then we could probably put the same kind of doors in front of this on the top side, kind of coming down, and make a formation out of this whole thing, and then we can kind of paint the front trim around it in the red color. And yeah, okay, let's try this. Let's see what happens. I know we've got a different round on the other side there, but or actually over there. But yeah, this could. Just trying to get some detail in here. Oh, I'll set this corner here. Well, this should not be that, so it's only going to be one of those. But you know what? I want to maintain this angle, so I'm going to put one of these in here so it keeps on wedging upward and kind of matches the same shape next to it there. And then we got just a thin block of some origin here. Let's put in like one of these. Flip that around. So this is another good texture light opportunity back there. Just to add in a little something. I think you could use some different textures here. I think this one works out pretty good, and of course this does. And that might be about it. Maybe this. Yeah, this can work too. But yeah, I think I'll just match what I got going on over there right now. So keep them kind of all the same. Alright, so let's paint the inside of this up. Maybe just put some things down there. Metal grate. I call a lot of things things. Okay, and then the wall color will go a shade down from the rest of it down there. Let's Darken it up a little bit. Oh, actually, no, we want to match it, I guess. Yeah. Well, let's keep it dark there. We'll have a little separator line there. See how that works out. Okay, and this is going to be the orange color. I wonder if the walls in here ought to be orange then. Or not orange, but red. Well, reddish orange. Looks orange right now with the way the lighting is. Get this painted. Excuse me. Yeah, I think that'll work. Alright, so this right now I think is just the standard gray across here. I wonder if, let's add in a little vent here, one tone down in the corner for the heck of it. And get that. I wonder if there ought to be something up here. Paint those back in too. Alright, so that'll kind of work out, and then we can add a couple of these little doors. Oops. And yeah, they probably ought to be facing this way. I think it would look kind of neat if they're upside down, but then it'd be harder to place the part. Yeah. Right, so that's alright. Kind of want to put something in the ceiling up here too. I'm just not sure what. Just mix up the textures a little bit. Maybe I just run that straight like under there. Put maybe a vent there. And then we got this other one here. That looks out of place now. I would just fill that in, make a little connector piece there. Texture. Alright, so, okay, now, yeah, the red tone. Let's paint that one. Let's see what happens if we go here and then down. Okay, I can swap that block and fix that now. So then this middle area could be the gray walls here. Or actually, let's tone this down one because it's next to the gray, so we'll give it like a little bit of a slightly different gray color. Yeah, okay, so then we just got to fix this block here. So, not sure which one it's going to be right now, but let's try this and see. It's cool that they did add that second one. Yeah, look at that. Nice straight line now. Gotta love it. So now I'm wondering, I got this kind of, it goes straight down and then it angles here. Kind of wondering how it would look if it just angled 2 blocks instead of what it's doing right now. So let me just try that a minute. Then I could paint the inside the gray color again. Which one? Sometimes I'm actually yeah, trying to grab the right block in this case can be a little bit more time consuming there, but not so bad. All right. See if this works out. Oh, I got the. Oh, that's backwards. I thought that was the right one. Okay, maybe it's the one I got selected as right. No. No. Not sure how that got flipped again. Or it wants this one now. Confused. Okay, let's get rid of those two. Put this in. No. Oh man. Okay, it's got to be this one then. And it is. Huh. A little confused there. Okay, and then we want to paint this in as well here. Oh, and that needs to be red here. Huh. Kind of works out. Still kind of different. Alright, I'll keep that. Alright, so yeah, I think that all ties together now. So you got the consistent line, and then it swoops down the wall here. Yeah, that should work out. All right, so that part is done. I'm trying to think if there's anything more I really want to do to this room before I copy it over to the other side. Because the other side is going to be different. It's holding all different parts. Besides that now, the small shield parts. Maybe I could paint in the rest of this. I can't match up the textures I got over here, though, because it's not at the same place, essentially. So it's got to be just something different. Here, I'll just kind of make this kind of boring right now, and maybe add in some texture lights. Kind of wonder if this whole area up here should be the red color, though. But nah, that would kind of make that part look wrong. I'm going to try to get more of this in there for some like framework stuff somewhere. Okay, so we'll say this room is cool for now. Oh, it's not really, is it? No. Never mind. I'll just keep on working on this room. I'll copy it over and get rid of what I put in. The whole reason I'm saying that is because I'd rather paint all the thruster wells and everything like that before I copy it over to save some time. So yeah, I'll just keep on working on this as is here. Okay, so parts. We need a warp drive and a shield and a taxi tank. So let's see. Well, there's that. So many parts now. Hard to find these. Okay, so we've got. Okay, we don't want that one. Or do we? Eden Reforged. 40,000. I'm a little confused. Okay, advanced warp drive. Okay, I'm going to put in one of these for now, because I'm thinking anybody wanting this ship would want it to do 60 light years, so I'll just have to balance that in with the CPU. Okay, so there's a lot of room for this stuff, isn't there? Where would be a good, cool place for the warp drive? And the shield. Okay, so let's say we build a little pedestal here a second, and then slap a warp drive on top of that. Okay, we got plenty of room there. And then let's say we also had a pedestal kind of lined up with the warp drive, but a little bit away for the shield. Where's the shield? Is this the right one? Advanced shield generator. Let's go with that for now. There's a lot of extra room in here. Okay, well, I still need a pentaxa tank. That'll fill up the space. Um, Man, God, this room could hold so much more in it. Could add in like some kind of rack, maybe a fuel rack. Well, I really don't want more fuel in the center of this room. But it is engineering at the same time. I could dump in some more O2. Just want to put something in here that's useful. Besides just the pentaxa tank. I'll figure out the pentaxa tank in a little bit. I guess let's just start and see where things lead here. So first thing is to build some kind of housing around this to make it look kind of neat, and maybe tie that in with some ceiling framework. I think would be really, really cool if you could get that to look right. So how about here? Do something like this. So we got it'll kind of look like it's hanging down to the warp drive at the front and the back of it. And then, oh, that's not going to look right. That's too low compared to that. Okay, so wrong part. Let's not use that one, and we'll just use this. The other would probably look a little better, though. But then we can come up here, and let me turn my light. Do that, and then that'll match that. And I'll kind of run this off on the other direction right now, too. Let's see, where does that line up to? There. Alright, next idea here. We're going to swap out that for the thinner, or the half-block version. Oh, which isn't going to look good with that. Oh, wait a minute. Let's try this. Okay, that'll work. Okay, let's get rid of that and that, and grab some of these. Oops. Yeah, actually, that's the right one. Alright. Oh, wait, we can make this work now. Yeah, this part. Won't entirely work. Kind of work, but, man, this needs to be so separated from the other side of that block. It ruins it. It's such a cool block, too. Well, it's different. I guess it needs, something's got to be taking place here on the sides or something. It's just, yeah, that skinny approach there. Well, okay, let's try a different approach here. Let's try some of the curvy stuff a minute. It's been a while since I did that. I'm wondering, there was a new version though, I think. Is there something like this, but rounded on the other side besides the thin one? Yeah, this here. Okay. Oh, but that would be on the wrong angle. Oh, actually, oh, this could be. Let's see what happens. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to work out or not. Just trying something new here. Okay, so then this gets down to, how about, yeah, okay. Let's do that, and then do we angle it in here, or how about this one? Yeah, like to the base of that. We'll flip that. Is the lights going down outside? Is that what's happening? Oh yeah, forgot to change the time. Different. Alright, so that's a start. We got a lot of room to work with, which is kind of neat in this. So, let's now shift it over to the thin and do another layer here. Maybe not all the way though. Maybe just around the top. And then, like up here, maybe have it thin up a little bit. Maybe I should, okay, let's do this here too. Like, but a double. Alright, so that's kind of working. So on the floor, well, I kind of want to get something here too, over the front of this, so we can only work. Okay, so those thin blocks on the top kind of suck up that block area. Let's try something different. Let's do the double side block here a minute and see if we can make like some kind of frame that goes down in front of it. But maybe, that should probably match this other angle now though. Okay, so the bottom here, let's do something about that. Make this all kind of, ooh, that's not going to connect there unless I make the whole thing thick. Okay, so I want to change something here a minute. Let's get rid of this row entirely and put in, have this go down one more at full size. We'll get rid of that too. And then have it trim up. Oops. Okay, so then we don't need that. So let's change this into something we can kind of like bevel out a little bit here. Like a floor or something. I think that'll, well, will that work? I don't think so in the end. No, that'll look stupid. Okay, let's not use that part. Okay, I think that's aligned right. Okay, so this time, curve it in. Probably gonna have one of those off with the texture, or not. I guess not. Cool, alright. So now, move these down. Alright, so like that. So now we got kind of this kind of complex cage thing. Let's make it more complex. There's something else we can do here. We can swap out that, and that. And man, do I want to go for the double. Let's see what happens with the double. Oops, I guess it's already placed. Alright. Oh, something just went wonky there. I think I placed a block somewhere in the ship. Not sure where. Alright, alright, so now let's go for a triple. And then, oh, maybe I just leave that empty in the middle. It's an interesting formation. I have no idea, you know, functionally speaking, in the real world, like what would that be? I guess some kind of big cage that won't stop humans from going in there. I'm not sure. But I don't know. You know, it's, you know, got to make it pretty somehow here. So we crossed it. Well, we could take another one of these and run it right through the middle too, or put in a quad. I don't think that'll look good. No, because it would be kind of inset in the middle. There's this. I don't think this would work either. No, that would be too thin around the sides. Yeah, I think this. Okay, so we got a little cage thing over here. Oh, except for this top row. Okay, so we just need another thin there. I'm just wondering if that's too much. I mean, this is not good for size class. Doing this kind of thing, just not. Kind of complicated. I think what the problem is yeah, the room is pretty darn big, and I don't have enough stuff in here. Okay, so let's do this other idea here. Let's try to fill up more space in the room. This is going to bug me. Here, I think I'm done with those for this build. Do I have O2? Yes. So let's just say we got a rack of some O2 over here or something. Make a little divider, and then you got kind of a walk path on either side. Or should I try to put some more shield parts in here? I mean, I got medium shield parts to put in too, and I was... Okay, so the other side here, it's got to fit a fusion reactor, 3 large shield parts, which I think would fit down like a row here, and then 4 medium shield parts. You know, it's got enough room for it too. All right, let's just go with this. Maybe I could, maybe some of this could be fuel too. Let's just dump in quite a few here. I don't normally add this much. It's kind of a big ship though. I kind of want it to Once you fill it up, it stays going for a long time. And this is pretty cheap stuff too. Shouldn't add a ton to the build cost or anything like that. Alright, so now we got that there. Again, just kind of trying to fill up some space here. This is interesting on the side of the warp drive, though. I'm kind of wondering if it shouldn't now angle in and have like a weird little panel there or something, like your control panel for it or something. Which could actually... Well, no, let's just go with... no, how about one of these? Yeah, we'll kind of like lift this up like a thing there, kind of in the center, and then we'll put one on the other side here. And then here, I think we can just put in some full blocks. Probably the same there too. This looks too thick here. That's part of the front. That'll work. Alright. So, let's see, maybe round pieces like that, and then grab a thicker one, put it there, kind of make that kind of go together the same way. What happens if we try something really different? Let's grab a railing. Again, cheap part. Add something like that, and then too bad there's not a flat one that matches this. I don't think I want to use this, but I don't know. It could work. I'll see. I'll swap it out later. Alright, so now kind of got to build this other side up. Or should it be different? Should it like flow somehow and make up like a, almost look like another machine or something, that like a centerpiece or something. So you got this on one side, that on the other side, kind of thing. It'd be different. Let's try. Maybe not with that block though. Oh. I have to kind of mimic this on the other side here too. But that could be kind of neat. It goes up into like a frame piece out this way. Maybe just kind of head straight across, a little bit lower height. Okay, but then it's coming into a curve here. It doesn't work out so well. How about it doesn't? How about it goes to this somehow? Or just a full there? How, this would be very strange, but I don't know. Might work, maybe. Okay. What? Well. Nah. Okay, so we got to come up from here and form something, I think. Work out better. Oops. If we came up like here. And did that. Maybe I'll just get rid of the, that's a high size class block there anyway, so maybe get rid of that and just kind of run this across. So now that lines up mostly, but or, oh, this would be bad for size class. But it might, oh man, I gotta try it. I just gotta try it. So, what if it just ran round, since straight across here? Well, let's see what happens here. Okay, so now we're coming up to this piece. So there'll be like maybe a little walkway or something there, or try to make something look technical. I do got to get that Ventaxa tank in yet too, so maybe that'll be there. So let's run a beam that just comes down, I guess, to the ground, folds out a little bit. I don't know about that. Looks like you're gonna trip, but that's all right. That's all right. Let's see what happens. And here, okay, so we got to have a platform there and there, but I can technically do an angle here. So let's try that. Okay, that's a center point. Just kind of run that along this side here too. And okay, so these blocks are going to look bad that way, but all right, just straight, I think, here. Maybe this whole area, or nah. Let's have that come down to the ground. And this one, swap out to that. Alright, so now on the top, we got this this round thing here too. I'm thinking about trying the new roundy pieces. I think, will that work here? Just kind of fill in that. I know the other ones would. Well, maybe I should just go use the existing round ones here. Otherwise, the pattern's going to be bigger than the warp drive or the shield here. And that maybe just ought to be square on this side. Yeah, what? I do want to try. I do want to try the bigger curve. Let's do that. Okay, so what can we do with this? Can we make this even crazier? And have that come down and kind of match that and kind of extend it another layer here. And yeah, we got these pieces. Okay. Don't know what's up with that thing on there. What is that thing? Does it go away? Is that a decal? Looks like a decal. It is a decal. How did decal get on that? Don't know. No idea. All right. Okay, that's not the piece. This one. That one. Alright, so let's have a little more fun with blocks here and transition it to a pipe. Yeah, maybe a big pipe. There's some of these newer pipe pieces too that deal with this size, but I'm not sure exactly what. I don't want to do any of these things with the pipe though. But you know, well, I could kind of come down from the top. I was going to ram it right into the wall here. I think I still might. I don't know if I like that. I could always go to like the big pipe to the small pipe thing. Only done that about 5,000 times already, but it does work. Maybe straight to the edge. Nah. Alright, so there is some open blocks going all the way up to that pipe in the front here. Could try to add in something here. Maybe like that, and some of these double thins kind of going up. And then I could get rid of, yeah, let's alter this. And we'll just put in a full block here. And then we can do that transition piece. Maybe, oh yeah, with the thin block one on it. Alright, so then we got this side area here too. I'm not sure if I like how this is getting wrapped down on that row. So I kind of want a beam or something coming down here. Or something to tie it into this other piece. let's lose that then too. A lot of times I'll try something like this and then see how it works out. Never know till you try. So it's one of those kind of things. And let's not just have those boring. Let's angle this up a little bit here too, just because we can. No, a little bit too much. So do this instead. Yeah, so that kind of tucks in there. Sort of looks like it connects to this this round thingy here. But maybe we can we change this a little bit on the bottom side? Oh yeah, we probably could. If put in one of these, and then no, not that. I think this. Yeah, like that. Alright. Kind of looking a little engineer-like, hopefully. Very weird design. I'll admit it. Not very good for size class either. But it kind of looks, like something that would be fitting, I suppose. Once it's done, I mean, this is just kind of looking down this side of this thing. But you know what? You know what really needs to happen in here is a pentaxa tank, which shouldn't be too bad. So this would have to go up 3 anyway. What if the pentaxa tank was like hanging down from the ceiling here or something in the middle? Yeah, peculiar formation. That's what a lot of things are, though. Just doesn't like, I don't know. After a little bit, if I keep on looking at it, don't like it, it's just like, all right, we'll just try something else. Of course, there's bazillions of things you could always try, so not too bad. Is that okay? This needs to go up here and meet up with this. And I bet you a lot of this I'm just going to fill in up there. Still don't know about this little thing right there. That's bugging me. It's bugging me too much. I'm just going to straighten it out. And maybe this side here too should get one of these. And then this should change to one of these. And then it can go back up there. You know what? Yeah, I think this should just let's put in like something like this here. Just straight across. Yeah, no, I don't like this. It like cuts in too much. Okay, how about we go with this block here? Yeah, that's better. And it matches the same shape on the other side there too. Okay, cool. Now this could angle in as well. Maybe I ought to do that too, because then that would match that shape. Although done with different blocks, but they got the kind of the arch over there. Alright, so above here, kind of wondering if it shouldn't have something going out that way too. Maybe another pipe or something. I probably don't need the transition piece in this case because it's kind of far back. Did that and another one of these. Gotta get it all connected to things. Is that too much connections? We'll see. Alright, so the ceiling too. Alright. The framework for the ceiling. This is a pretty easy thing. Just use a lot of these 45 half blocks. Try to figure out where you can make the frames happen at, and then grab them and twist them around like that, and you can kind of make some ceiling framework and stuff. Except I didn't want it to go. I kind of want it another block out this way because there is space for it. Yeah, let's try that. Oops. I'll try to match this angle on the other side, at least for a bit too. This we replace to this version, which has will line up to that. Okay, so let's for now run this a bit out this way and see where it ends up at. Maybe that can tie into something else over here at some point. Okay, so the top part here, man, I wish I had more parts to put in here. Could put in, I could look at some deco parts, some bigger deco parts maybe. I want to get something on the ceiling, make it all look all, engineer-like, but I'm out of real parts. So, could do maybe something, like a couple of those or something up in there. And then, how about we'll just kind of square this off here. And I'll even do it there. Probably do the same thing here too, right across there. Makes kind of a neat looking beam connection there. Okay, so this obviously nothing lines up over here, but I'm kind of okay with that. One last thing, let's we got one other option here. Let's see what happens if two of these get replaced with the ones with the edges on them there. And just to give it a little bit more something detail. And then we got this space over here too. Now there's another deco part option. I haven't used them anywhere on the creation yet though, or did I? I'm not sure, but it could have like one of these big fake lights there instead, and maybe that doesn't really line up though. This is like 4 blocks, that's 3 blocks. Unless you fix the formation. So what if we do that and run another row here? That kind of throws this out of whack, so let's just end that idea. Or or just put one in the middle. Where'd it go? You know, I almost like the smooth better there. It's, again, not that it would hardly make any difference, but slightly smaller size glass. And maybe these lights should go to the outside as well. Can't fit one there. I'm not sure if I even want the lights, so I'm still thinking about it. I don't know. Because they're not real. They don't actually make light besides that little bit of glow they make right around them. If your video settings are on to do that. Could try to mix it up and make a formation of a couple different things. Like, so we got one of those there. And on the other side, we've got a thing, some pipes, and oh man. How about maybe a couple of these things? Yeah, why not? And any other interior parts? I don't want to get too hog wild with this. I guess I can always take this stuff back out, but definitely just trying to get some detail there. Let's do a quick fill on things, and that might be the stopping point on this video here. Just trying something kind of new too. This is just my building process for just exactly how I do it. Just trying to narrate it, which is kind of weird. Kind of weird for me. You know, I normally just kind of don't say anything and do this, but oops, what happened? Oh man. What? Okay, tool. There we go. Alright, so that's kind of, I'm definitely not going to zap that orange in there, but, or the red. But, yeah, so far, kind of a big structure for this, and, sort of, you know, I could, kind of filling up the room over here. Could have a little doodad over here or something, too. Maybe even something over here, console or something, to kind of fill in the room space. Obviously, the ventilator's not going to go there. But it's an enclosure. Kind of looks like it could belong on a spaceship. Not entirely sure on this part here either. This whole front end of it. It is. I don't know. It's all right though. I don't hate it. It looks like it's a big module. Like this whole unit, including the warp drive and the shield. Especially, you know, if it had some kind of something going on the floor here to kind of tie that in together to make it look like a piece. Even if it was completely flat, even if it was just a color thing, like if these were all painted to red and then there's a strip across the floor here. Well, just got to see how that would actually look. So to kind of make it look like it's all one big part in here, I think that would be kind of a neat look. The other side's going to be way different than this because the parts I'm putting in on the other side are way bigger. So I'll actually probably not have a ton of extra room there. But on this side, right now at least. Now, I'm not sure about this whole O2 tank thing. I really don't need 12 more oxygen tanks in here. That's kind of a lot. But what's the ship sitting at right now with oxygen tanks? 28 right now. Guess that's not bad. That's not a bad thing. 18 fuel tanks. I don't know. I'll figure something out there. But anyway, so far it's kind of how it is. I'll just keep looking at it, see if there's, again, I'm not entirely sure about some of this. I like how this looks like a big unit, but it doesn't here. It kind of, well, not exactly. I don't know. It's just like, yeah, maybe it's the height difference or something. Maybe if it looked like this, this whole structure here, linked up to this top thing, which is has all the pipes. But right now it doesn't really look like it's doing that much. Maybe I could just, I could just flip the shield upside down in there too. That could probably look a little bit better. Doesn't matter which way your shield's going. Anyway, I'll shut up, Eddie. And I just kind of wanted to, see how this went. But let me know your thoughts. And obviously, this is far from complete yet. So it takes a long time to design out some of these rooms. I'm trying to be really, really fancy and, make it look neat. So it just takes a while. I'm glad I got real parts to put in here, though. I'm glad I'm not doing all fluff right now. Although holodecks are kind of fun to build, yeah, this ship isn't really about that. And this might be a little bit much, but my goodness, look at all the room in this room. Either that or I put these pieces in a smaller enclosure in the corner and have it like a cargo bay or something. I don't know, but that wasn't the intent for this ship. These are supposed to be engineering rooms. They are kind of, at least this side. This side's kind of big for what I'm trying to put in here. Anyway, I will shut up, and you guys have a great day. I will talk to you later.